This is James Holder for iFall TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm in Brixton today. With me I've got the body snatcher DILLIAN WHYTE. What's happening, Dillian? How are you, mate?
I'm good, bro.
Good.
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Let's talk a little bit about your up and coming fight. You're fighting on the undercard of Anthony Joshua v Dominic Breazeale. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, it's a good comeback fight. As you know, I've been off now about 6 months or more. 6 months going 7. Is it 6 months? I think 6 months and a bit. By the day of the fight, anyway, you know what I mean. I had a massive shoulder surgery. I had to do a lot of remodeling in the bones in my shoulder. I had to cut some arthritis out. I had to shave the bursa down a bit and shave a couple of things down. So, you know what I mean. It's been a long, hard road. Lots of rehab, getting back into shape. It's been a very, very long, hard road coming back. But I'm back and I'm glad to be back on Sky Sports boxing again. So yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Tell us a little bit about the French opponent you win with.
This guy, his name is Cyril Leonard. He's number 2 in France. Only Johan Dupas is ranked above him. He's a French heavyweight champion, which is like our version of British heavyweight champion. So it should be a good fight. He's a tough guy. He hasn't been stopped in about 6-7 years. He's got a couple of losses on his record, but his record's deceiving. You know what I mean? He's a tough guy. He comes forward. He's game as hell, and he throws a lot of punches. But you know what I mean? It is quite a hard test coming back from a massive shoulder surgery. That mean, I mean, when the fight was mentioned, Eddie said, "Is this guy?" And I said, "Oh, I'll take him." Eddie, you know, Eddie look at me and say, "Are you sure?" Eddie say, "Are you sure?" It's a tough comeback fight. And I said, "Yeah, of course I'm sure." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I didn't want to come back to like a complete easy walkover fight. You know what I mean? Of course I'm expected to win this fight, and I will win this fight. But you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where it's a hard one because wherever there's a massive shoulder injury and surgery, it's a thing where the shoulder is healed, the scars is healed, the wound is healed, the pain is lessening, but the main thing is the mental. No, that's the biggest part. Is obviously getting in there, throwing it, getting jabs off, getting hooks off, and then be like, oh, right, my shoulder's alright. But until I get in there, and that, you're gonna be a little bit like, even though it's ready and you feel it's ready, you're still gonna be in the back of your mind. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, how good is this shoulder? Whatever. So you know, it'd be good to get in there and test it out.
We've recently seen you've changed trainers from Jonathan Banks to Mark Tibbs and Jimmy Tibbs as well. What was the main reason for that switch, Dillian?
Just time, to be honest. Time and somebody who's going to give you their all, to be honest. You know what I mean? It was a little bit difficult being under Jonathan and following Vladimir Klitschko around the world and being second, third tier all the time. You know what I mean? I'm at the same level where in 2-3 fights I've been fighting the same level of opponents as Vladimir Klitschko is doing. So I can't be second best to that. I need to have Dillian time, not Vladimir, Cecilia and Dillian time. It needs to be Dillian time. You know what I mean? We're in the DILLIAN WHYTE business, we're not in the Klitschko business. You know, Klitschko's had his time, he's reigned for years. Now it's my time. I need to focus on me, on my dream. So I move over to Mark, because I believe Mark's a good trainer. You know what I mean? He's tight, you know what I mean? Mark was also a good fighter as well, and he's worked with his dad for years, and he's got a lot of experience. I picked up a lot of experience and working with his dad, and he wasn't a bad fighter. You know what I mean? He could have been a better fighter than what he was. I don't think he lived the life the way he should have, but he's learned from it and he's got a lot of experience. So that was the main reason. You know what I mean? Me and JB is cool, but I can't be second tier to Vladimir because, like I said, I believe I'm a real champion in the making, and I need to have that attention put on me. I can't be following Vladimir around and being second tier. No, that's rubbish.
Talk to me a little bit about the altercation with DERECK CHISORA. We captured it on IFL TV. What
the Zimbabwean bin man. The Zimbabwean bin man was just angry because basically he got offered a lot of money to fight Anthony Joshua. I know how much money he got offered to fight Joshua, but he turned it down. This is what is you know, Derek's an idiot. This is Derek's stupid. This is his plan. He thought he could go to Germany and beat Pulev and come back and double his money, which he stand no chance of doing. So he turned the Joshua fight down because he didn't want to get knocked out. He turned the fight down. He didn't want to get knocked out for under £1 million, but it was quite up there anyway. So he didn't want to get knocked out for that. So he thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go to Germany and beat Pulev. He was, listen, the guy is deluded. That's why he's good for us, beating up women and taking bins out, to be honest. He's terrible. I can't wait to get in there with him and bash his head in, to be honest. You know what I mean? And that night, I'm going to be the bin man because I'll be taking out the trash on that night. And Chisora is the trash, so I'll be taking him out. But basically, he took a gamble and he went completely wrong. He got offered a lot of money, turned it down to I think he fought for 100 or something thousand euros, which is what 70, 80 grand or something here, and he's pissed because he's lost out on a lot of money. So now he's trying to hype and create hype to get a big fight win to get some money back because he's desperate. You was there. You see, Derek wasn't hyping. Until when the cameras came, he started hype because it was a game. He came over to me, was shaking my hand. He was like, "Yeah, you're right, blah blah blah." And I said to him, "Raw, make sure you're in good shape and you keep in the gym and get some warm-up fights because I want you." I said, "Listen, me and you's got to score the set one. I'm gonna deal with you." But he was cool. He was like, "Yeah." But when the cameras come, he start hyping. But this, Derek's a fake bad boy, and he just all mouth, and he just like to hype for the cameras. I was around the corner from the hotel in the restaurant. I messaged him. I said, "Yeah, if you want to meet, let's meet." And you was acting like a bad boy when the camera is there. I'm around here by myself. Come meet me, and we'll have a straightener. We'll sort it out. You know what I mean? Because this guy like it bad, and he was creating a lot of fuss. I said to meet me. He didn't want to meet. He took a screenshot of the message and posted it publicly. That's not on, is it? That's what I mean. He's a fraud. No bad boy don't do that. That's why I say he's a Zimbabwean bin man. And then also I was going to the board for reprimand the next day as well. So I was trying to hold on to my rag a little bit because I didn't want to lose it and then end up getting suspended before my fight. So I was playing it a little bit cool. I was like, at one stage I wanted to clock him, but then I was thinking, if I clock this guy, I'm gonna get suspended. And I just signed a 5-fight deal, so I'm not gonna throw my career away for him. But I tell you what, next time he steps to me, I'm just gonna tee off on him. Next time he steps to me, but he won't though. He won't. Derek just gives it, but he won't back it up. That's all he does. He gives it, won't back up. He's a paper bad man. He ain't no bad man. I text him. I said, "Mate, I'm here. I'm round the corner. Let's meet." He didn't. But instead of meeting me, he went and did something childish. Draw like he did at primary school. Draw a picture of a dick on my photo. He's an idiot. Fool.
What did he mean by he's obviously got videos of you and him sparring? What was he trying to allude to with that comment?
I don't know. I've been sparring him for years. There was one time me and him was sparring, and Charles was there. I threw a punch and I missed, and after that we both turned. Charles shouted break, and he hit me in the back of the head. So I was a little bit dazed. He hit me in the back of the head. I was a little bit dazed. So I took a knee. I was like, raw. I took a knee. But when I got up now. I backed off I took the gloves off. I said to my coach, Chris, "Chris, cut these gloves off for me." Chris was like, no, I don't know why. And then he quickly got out of the ring. And then as I was trying to get out of the ring to get him, Dan Charles and Chris and that was stopping me saying, "Calm down. These things at me were sparring." And after he was like, "Oh, Dylan, calm down, my brother. Calm down. I'm sorry, my brother. I am frustrated because you kept on hitting me to the body, So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this, You know what he always? He just listen. Spencer was there. Walked off the street. I think 18 years old or 19 years old. Put a pair of gloves on. Derek says 10-0 or something. Robert McCracken was there. Carl Frutch was there, I think. And I was beating the hell out of this boy. I was beating him up, and I've been beating him up for years after. I was beating him up. You know what I mean? I was putting him down left, right, and centre. The left hook to the body. Derek don't like it. Anybody that gives it to Derek to the body, he goes like that. He can't take body punch. He's one of those tough brick heads that can take punches, but he can't take punches to the body. Anybody fight Derek Chisora, hit him to the body, and Derek will fold. At Rooney's gym, I put him down there. At Charles' gym, I put him down. Body shot. Derek just starts rubbish.
Potentially next fight, if you come through this, Derek Chisora, could that be sorted out, especially with the close relationship between Matchroom and Sauerland per se?
That fight is on the card. Like I said, Adrian, first thing was I said, Adrian, Derek Chisora is top on my list because I want to sort him out. I need to do the fans a favour and clean this guy up. Because what this guy is doing is he's pinching a living off boxing. He's nipping and tucking and pinching a living off boxing and just doing that and just he needs to be sorted out. And I'm going to sort him. I'm just hoping the fight get made and he sticks to his word. He says he wants to fight me. He talks a lot of rubbish. It's very hard to understand what he says, to be honest. I'm Jamaican and I got a strong accent, so a lot of people find it difficult to understand. But Derek Chisora, oh my God, the guy sounds like a retarded rat. You can't understand nothing that he says. He just... Imagine when he's beating up his wife and he's getting mad. She must be terrified of the way he's speaking even before he hit her. Imagine going, hey. That guy's an idiot, man. Imagine him though. Imagine scared, innocent little white girl, big African ape going mad at her and terrible. Imagine the kind of going, no, no. And he's like, shut up. Where's my food, huh? Why he's not ready? Just getting mad. Derek's an idiot anyway. But enough about Derek anyway.
Obviously, you're on the undercard. Anthony Joshua facing Dominic Breazeale. What do you know about Breazeale as another heavyweight fighter? What have you known about him before this fight was announced?
Should I be honest about Breazeale, or should I play it cool because I'm on the undercard and you know? Should I be honest about him, or should I just be?
Say what you
Everybody know what Dominic Breazeale is. He's a big guy. He can't punch. That's it. That's what Dominic Breazeale is. He's just a big guy. He's a big guy that Joshua's going to knock out and look good against knocking him out. Dominic Breazeale was terrible. He lost to Fred Cassie. Amir Mansour was splatting him all over the place. Amir Mansour was beating the hell out of him. And then Amir Mansour broke his jaw or something, and then the fight got stopped. It's terrible. Listen, like Joshua said, he said, this fella is going to get in there just like Charles Martin did. Find himself on the floor and be like, whoa, what, you know, but he will go home a rich man. But I hope that he comes and proves me wrong and he shows up to fight and put on a good fight. But I can't see it happening. He's going to come and get intimidated. At the O2, he's going to get intimidated. He's going to get hurt, get hit with big bombs. And he have no head movement. Dominic Breazeale have no head movement, no defense. He'll stay there. He'll get clipped with the right hand. The first right hand that hits him, he'll be on the floor. Remember, I tell you, that's how it's going down. Dominic Breazeale get hit with the right hand and he'll drop. he may get up, then he'll get hit again. I said 2-3 rounds max. He's not off that level. This guy is not of that level. We have the best heavyweight boxing in Britain. That guy is not of this level. You know what I mean? He's not at that level. You haven't fought nobody at that level, and he's struggled with bad journeymans, so he's gonna get knocked out.